Hello and welcome to today's League of Legends Roundup, where I cover the LCK and LPL. Here we have the LPL board. That's what we'll start with. I do this every day for all four major regions. Obviously the LPL plays every day, so there is always a video every day of some kind. I also put out my LEC power rankings earlier today. All four regions, I do them. LPL came out Monday, LCK Tuesday. So if you want to go look at those, you can. Today we had 3 of the top 5 teams in the LPL play. And RNG, spat in the face of my power rankings and power rankings all around, I'm sure. Because, I'll get to RNG when I get there. But so if this is the first time you've watched one of these videos, I take notes on the game, saving the time of, say, watch a 38-minute game between EDG and LGD. Or whatever, 3-game series between Fredit, Brion, and HLE when it comes to the LCK portion of this video. How many people really want to watch that? Not many. But I give you the notes, save you the time of watching the whole series. So, game 1, EDG would throw the first punch, getting a 2v2 kill in bot lane. They'd get a pick. LGD would answer back in the early game as well. They went top lane 2-1. There's a skirmish in the river at 9 minutes. They went 3-2 to EDG. This tied the game 5-5 in kills and gave EDG a slight gold lead. LGD would take a mountain. EDG would go bot. And at 14 minutes, Fearness would outplay a top dive 1-1. So right now it's pretty back and forth. However, at 15 minutes, EDG would win a fight 5-0 for a Rift Herald. Scout with a double kill. Scout ends up being MVP of this series. That turned the game. By getting that Rift Herald in that big fight that extended a gold lead, EDG would take an Infernal. At 18 minutes, EDG would win a fight in bot 4-0. Zhao Zhang with a double kill. Zhao Zhang playing for Flandry again and doing a good job in game 1. He was 6-1-6 after that double kill. EDG up 15-7 and 8.5k gold. So they are killing it without even a Baron. And it's only 20 minutes in the game. 21 minutes, EDG get a fight 3-0. Scout with a double kill. That lands him a Baron. 10k gold lead. LGD would take a Cloud on the other side of the Rift, but EDG would end after that Baron subsided 5-0 in bot. Viper with a triple kill to do so. Final score 23-7. Just a clean win by EDG. Game 2 was a little sloppier, as you see, 25-16, closer on the scoreboard. LGD would throw the first punch at 4 minutes, go mid lane. EDG would go top lane a minute later. LGD would then go top lane. EDG would get a double kill in bot at 9 minutes. Scout with another double kill. After the reset, LGD took Hextech Drake. And it's just back and forth. EDG go mid at 13 minutes. And then they get another pick. So now they have 2 kills in a row. They're up 2.5k gold. 5-2 in kills. LGD would then go mid. LGD get Notion. LGD actually win a fight 4-1 in mid at 20 minutes. Eric and Fearness both with double kills, which actually gave them a slight lead in kills, 7-6, and tied up the gold. LGD then would go to Infernal Soul Point. So, all of a sudden, at 23 minutes, this game is anyone's game. LGD have turned it around. EDG would get a pick at 23 minutes. LG would actually win a fight in the jungle at 25 minutes, 3-2. Eric with another double kill. A few minutes later, EDG would win a fight in mid 1-0. At 28 minutes, EDG would prevent the Infernal Soul from going over to LGD, winning a fight 5-2. Viper with a triple kill. EDG then, a few minutes later, would get a pick that ended up going 1-1 in the end. So at 31 minutes, EDG up 17-13. But because of by stopping the Infernal, winning that big fight, they're up 4k gold. Scout is 7-2-9 now on the Ahri. So he is clearly carrying them. 16 out of 17 kill participation. 32 minutes. EDG win a fight 3-0. Eric Scout with a double kill. In doing so, they take a Baron. 7k gold lead. They take another Infernal. LGD would force a reset at 36 minutes, 2-0 mid. And then 2 minutes later, EDG would end 5-1 in mid. Viper with a double kill. Final score 25-16. Really, EDG looked like the better team, but LGD had a good run there from about 16 minutes to 23 minutes. They brought that game back, and you may say, oh, well, it's only 7 minutes. It was an even game. That fight at 28 minutes where EDG were able to prevent the Soul from going over to LGD was the difference. So RNG and Weibo. Weibo, number 1 in my power rankings. They're cruising. RNG have been kind of hit or miss. I think they lost to LGD in their last series, or no, they lost to Rare Atom. And when they did that, I've said, and I said it on Monday, if Bin is on, Bin ends up being MVP. If Bin is on, they are the best team in the world. They are. The other pieces work great. They're a great team. They are a top 5 team in the LPL without Bin being on. But when Bin is on, they may be the best team in the world. And in this series, they look like the best team in the world against Weibo. I mean, 25-12, 28-4, they crushed them. So game 1, RNG dove bot at 4 minutes. Gala with a double kill. Weibo would go top lane at 5 minutes. RNG said, fine, we'll take an Infernal. RNG then win a fight 2-0 for a Rift Herald. They take a Cloud. 12 minutes, Bin solo kills the Shy in top lane. Bin on the Kennen. Shy on the Graves. RNG would then go bot. RNG would then go top. RNG are up 7-3 at 15 minutes. 2k gold, and Wei is 1-0-5 on the Heck Room. So Wei is making things happen out of the jungle. The next 2 fights would happen around Drake's. 17 minutes, RNG go to Hextech Soul Point, winning a fight 4-1. Gala with a double kill. 5 minutes later, they win the fight 4-0 for the Hextech Soul. Bin with a double kill. Off of that, they get Pry over Baron. They take it. During the Baron, there's a skirmish in mid that goes 1-1. RNG now up 16-8 in kills. And Gala is 8-2-5. So RNG are just cruising. I mean, they are cruising. 29 minutes, Weibo are able to force a reset. Actually, it wasn't, well, they did force a reset. But at 29 minutes, there's a fight over Elder. Because we're already at Elder Drake. Weibo win 2-1, but can't do the Elder, so there's a reset. And then at 30 minutes on the second fight, RNG win 4-2. Xiaohu with a quadra kill. Well, it goes down as a penta, but he did have another kill. So Xiaohu with a quadra and the Shy with a double. But RNG now have Elder. They take Baron 2 minutes later, 7k gold lead, and end 4-0. Gala with a double kill, 25-12. Just, I mean, it was RNG's game. Game 2, I mean, 28-4. What, I mean, just like, I'm thinking, like, in the second half of this video, Damwon really, really beat up on Sandbox. I mean, destroyed Sandbox. Like, scores like this. Spoiler. But that's Sandbox. That's not Weibo. That's not a team that's top in, I mean, right now are maybe number 2 in the world. Behind T1 in rankings, and, you know, some people may say, well, T1, you know, Weibo could beat T1. I mean, well, they got smoke showed by RNG. So, game 2, RNG get a kill level 1. Weibo get a pick. Bin solo kills the Shy at 4 minutes. Bin is on a Gnar, and the Shy is on Auction. RNG get a 3-0 in the jungle at 5 minutes. Weibo go bot. They take a Hextech because they went bot, got Prio. 7 minutes, RNG outplay a bot dive 3-0. Bin teleports in, outplays the bot dive, gets a double kill. Weibo take an Infernal. But at 15 minutes, RNG are up 8-2, 2k gold, and Ming is 2-1-5 on the Tom Kench. He's making things happen. Ming is, as a support, 7 out of 8 kill participation. He ensured that dive did not go the way that Weibo wanted it to. Helping in picks, helping in the jungle fight. As I wrote that, RNG won another fight 3-1 in bot. They'd go top, they'd go bot, they'd take an Ocean 3-0. 20 minutes now, RNG are up 16-3, 5.5k gold. Bin is 5-0-5, just killing it. 21 minutes, RNG won a fight 3-1 to go up 8k in gold for Baron. RNG then won a fight in bot 3-0. During that Baron, Bin with a double kill, which leads a few minutes later to an Ocean. And then RNG end 5-0 at 27 minutes. Gala with a double kill. Like I said, final score 28-4. Bin ends up being MVP. And when RNG are on, Bin is on. And Bin was on in Game 2. And he was on in Game 1. I mean, he got a solo kill on the Shy. Like, this is an elite top lane matchup. And he solo killed him in both games. And it's not even like it was a non-skill matchup. It was a skill match. Actually, I'd argue that in Game 2, when he solo killed him with Gnar against Action, the Shy is piloting the champion that should be more skilled. And it is. So, I mean, RNG looked clean. They looked so clean. But, on to the LCK for today. Alright, so the LCK, we have Fredit Brion and HLE, which are games that are very, very different than the LPL. As you see, Game 1 went 7-5. That's very typical of Fred Brian. It went all the way to the wire. I mean, it was a good series. Game 3 was a good one, the end at least. But it's two teams that are just kind of in the bottom of the standings. Damwon, you see here, just smoked Sandbox. I mean, really destroyed him. But let's get into the first one. Fred Brian. So HLE So the last couple weeks, HLE have been experimenting because, I mean, now's the time to experiment with your roster. So in this series, they played Willer in jungle instead of On Fleek. I believe On Fleek is their jungler. It could be wrong. No, Sandboxes is not. Sandboxes is Krakow. So yes, so On Fleek was HLE's jungler, I believe. And they also put Bout in support once again. Bout looked good in their series against T1 last time, so I'm not surprised that he stayed in. Now, game 1 was slow, Fred Brian style. HLE would take a cloud early. First kills happened at 7 minutes. The traded kills on top, actually. HLE would get a kill in the river at 11 minutes. Fred Brian take an ocean, but at 15 minutes, the gold's tied. HLE are up 3-1 in kills. HLE are 2-1 in kills, sorry. And then at 16 minutes, the kill score would double. HLE winning Rift Herald 2-1. The next fight, 19 minutes, Fred Brian would take an Infernal. Henna with a double kill to do so. A few minutes later, the next fight occurred at the next Drake, where Bro would win it again, 2-0. Lava with a double kill that time. They went to Soul Point. Afterwards, they take a Baron, 3k gold lead. Use that Baron to take Infernal Soul uncontested. But at 30 minutes, I mean, the gold is 5.5k at 30 minutes. So Fred Brian, I mean, that's not a massive gold lead at that time, but they are in the lead, clearly. And 6-4 in kills. So it's 6-4. It ends 7-5. Fred Brian just slowly constricted HLE to their nexus. No turrets left, and HLE just didn't fight back, and they lost. And it's just weird. Like, of course they lost, but the way they lost, they just kind of they lost. They didn't even try and stop them at any point until it got to the nexus. Game 2. Fred Brian would get a 2v2 kill at 3 minutes. After the reset, HLE would take an ocean. 7 minutes, Fred Brian would go bot lane again. At 9 minutes, Dudu would solo kill Morgan in top lane. Then a skirmish would occur where HLE came out on top 2-1. When that was going on, Fred Brian would take a mountain down bot. HLE go mid at 11 minutes. Fred Brian say, fine, we're going to go take a Hextech Drake. And at 20 minutes, the score is 3-3 in kills. But HLE are up 3k gold. So HLE are cruising. 23 minutes, Fred Brian go to Hextech Soul Point. HLE actually won the fight at first, 3-1. I mean, 2-1, Karis with a double kill. And Morgan snuck in and snuck the Drake to be able to go to Soul Point and then died. And HLE would win the ensuing fight afterwards, 4-2. So HLE now are up 4.5k gold, 9-6 in kills, and Samdi is 3-0-5 at the time. So he's carrying them on the Jinx. Sorry, on the Jinx. HLE afterwards would take a Baron because they had Prio. They want to fight 2-0 to do so, but they had Prio in the first place. Up 6k gold, and then they use that Baron at 28 minutes. Samdi with a triple kill and a 5-0 team fight win to end it. So they win game 2 17-6. Actually, when I do the math, 19-25. HLE have more kills than Fred Brian in this 3-game series because of how bad they won game 2. Game 3, very, very close. Went down to the wire. 5 minutes, Fred Brian would go bot lane, which turned into an Infernal. At 8 minutes, HLE would get a pick. And then at 11 minutes, HLE won a fight in bot 4-1. Willer with a double kill, which gave them a mountain. And actually, they started getting ahead after that. So they took a mountain with that. They would get another pick, take a Hextech Drake. They won a fight in mid at 21 minutes, 3-2. Both AD carries had double kills in that fight. But afterwards, Fred Brian would take a Hextech Drake. So the gold lead's 1k for HLE at 25 minutes. They're up 9-5 in kills. Willer is 4-0-5 on the Hecarim. So Willer had the double kill in bot early on and has 100% kill participation. And actually, they would win a fight 2-0 for the Baron at 28 minutes. So HLE had the Baron at 28 minutes. 4k up. At 30 minutes, Fred Brian would win a fight 2-0 to get the Hextech Drake to go to Hextech Soul Point. And then at 33 minutes, Fred Brian would get a pick on Willer, I believe, which cut the gold deficit to 2K. So HLE had a 4K gold lead when they took Baron, and now it was 2K 5 minutes later. And then at 35 minutes over the fight for the next Baron, Frederick Brion went 5-1 in mid. Henna with a double kill. Henna ends up being MVP because that's what won them the series. Without that, they might lose. And he had double kills, peppered out throughout here. So they win off of that final fight. HLE were in control, though, at 28 minutes. And there are some things HLE should be happy about going forward. I mean, Bout is looking good. Willer definitely looked really good. Willer was very active. We'll see how he does going forward if they keep him in the lineup. Because, HLE don't have a lot to play for anymore. Series 2, Damwon, 36-3 between the two games. Showmaker ends up being MVP. He didn't do a lot in game 1, but he played the Zillion, which I like. I mean, hopefully maybe they got it from LCS or LEC. I mean, Showmaker watches other series. Maybe he picked that because of that. But so this was a mismatch, and Damwon looked like the Damwon of old. Like Damwon was kind of beating teams before, and by kind of I mean they were, but it was like weird scores, like, oh, you beat them, but it was 13-13 or 10-9 or whatever in kills. So you're just like beating them, but you're not really like showing that you're better than them. And they were better than Sandbox. So 6 minutes, Sandbox actually got a kill in the river. So that one happened at 6 minutes in the river for Sandbox. After the reset, Damwon would take an Ocean. Then Damwon would get a couple picks. Sandbox were able to get an Infernal. But at 18 minutes, Damwon went bot lane. So they're up 3-1 and 2.5k gold. 19 minutes, Damwon 3-0. Canyon with a double kill to take a Hextech Drake. They get a couple more kills. They get a couple more kills. And after that second get a couple more kills, they took a Baron. 6k up at 24 minutes. With the Baron, they win a fight in bot 2-0. Ducked on with a double kill. That leads to Damwon going to Hextech Soul Point. And then after the Baron subsides, they just push to end. Final score 14-1. Game 2. A little more action. But Damwon would start bot at 6 minutes, going 2-0. They'd use that to take an Ocean. They'd get a pick to take a Mountain. 16 minutes, Damwon would win a fight 4-0 in mid. Showmaker with a double kill. Showmaker was on an Ari in game 2, and he was very active. This put Damwon up 7-0, 3k gold at 17 minutes. They go to Cloud Soul Point. So this is just, 18 minutes, Damwon are going to Cloud Soul Point. Minute later, they win a fight 2-0 in top. Then they win a 2-0 in mid. Showmaker with another double kill. And now at 20 minutes, they're up 6k gold. 22 minutes, Damwon win a fight 4-1. Showmaker and Duckdown both with double kills. Lands them the Baron, an 8k gold lead. With the Baron, they get a pick to take Cloud Soul. And then at 25 minutes, Damwon pushed to end. Final score 22-2. They just killed him. I went over that real lightly and quickly because it was just... Damwon looked really good. And I'm interested to see how they do the next series this week because... this was not close. This looked like Damwon should look against Sandbox. This might be their best series of the year. It was clean. Real clean. So, thank you for watching this video. Like I said in the beginning, I do this every day for all 4 major regions. So, if you want to watch more of this content, subscribe. Comment below if you have any opinions on any of it. My power rankings are up. Like I said, LEC today, LCK yesterday, LPL Monday, if you want to catch those to see why Damwon was 3rd in my power rankings at 7 and 5 or whatever. But yeah, so thanks for watching and hope you come back for more content.